These are 5 things that you can implement into your business today to help you scale. My name is Justin Guerra. I've scaled 3 multi-seven-figure companies before the age of 25, and I'm teaching you everything that I know here on this channel. Number 1, building a strong business foundation. Want to know the secrets how I've ran all my companies on autopilot and I was able to work on my business instead of in my business? You need to start organizing and planning together with your team. So what I used to do with my team on a week-to-week and on almost a day-to-day basis, I would organize all the to-dos for the company to be able to accomplish the next target goal. So for example, if our goal was to go ahead and scale to $500,000 in sales in a month, I would sit down with all of my executives, plan out the goal, and then plan out to-dos that we have to accomplish throughout the week. Then I would manage those to-dos in a software like Asana or any task to-do software that you could go ahead and track if you're accomplishing that metric. And if you do that correctly, you'll be able to organize every single department so everybody's on the same page for the same exact goal. It's the little things that make a huge difference inside of organizations and help you move faster towards that target goal. So the goal is to make everybody in the company aware of the same mission. Number 2, focusing on core metrics, or better known, KPIs. So for example, if you don't know what the KPI is, a KPI is a key performance metric. Are you tracking the wrong numbers? Are you going ahead and saying, hey, our sales aren't improving by the metrics that we're tracking? It's probably because you're not tracking your KPIs correctly. For me and every of my executives, our KPIs are our lifeline. We don't make decisions inside of our company without having KPIs to support them. So I'm gonna give you an example of a really important KPI. It's called lead to conversion, right? And I'm going to track how many leads I call until I get a sale, right? So when it comes down to your business and you scaling, you could go ahead and say, we need to generate these many leads to convert this many sales. And the better you get at KPIs, the better you get at scaling your company, because you just start throwing gas on the fire, knowing what you're gonna get on the opposite end. Number 3, expanding your market reach. When expanding your market reach, a lot of companies have problems with either not having enough budget for more marketing, or not having the employees to do the sales that they need to accomplish, or not knowing exactly how to expand that market reach so you could take over more of your core market. Now, what you could do to double your reach without doubling your budget is number 1, product diversification. So let's say your target market are dentists that you're running lead generation for. For example, what you could do is launch a new product where you create them website, and that could go ahead and cost you $60 on Fiverr, and you could sell that product for $150, $500, $600, $800. So what ends up happening is that you go to dentists that, hey, I don't need lead generation right now. And you could pull up their website and say, hey, but your website is outdated, and we could bring you more potential clients with the marketing that you're already running by bringing you a new website. So just by going ahead and adding product diversification into your company in the same niche that you're already in, you're able to generate more revenue and take over more market share of the same avatar. Number 4, investing in technology and automation. And this one has made me so much money, it's literally insane. What if you could get more done in less time? When you're growing a company, it's extremely hard, especially when you're dealing with a large volume of leads, to keep up with your follow-up, make sure that email was sent on time, make sure that onboarding deck was sent on time, make sure that your calendar appointments are automated and then they're getting text messages to show up at the correct time. It becomes so much bulk of tasks that the average person wouldn't be able to keep track of it all. And that's why investing in technology and automation is so important for your company. For example, these are a few automations I set up in my company. Every time a person doesn't answer the phone, boom, automatic text message following them up. Every time a person is in my pipeline for an extended amount of time, automatic text message, automatic email. Every time that we need to go ahead and send an application out or a contract out, that's completely automated with a button. And it saves my sales reps so much time. It increases my conversion because I know on the other end of that text, there's a possible lead that we might have lost a few weeks ago because the human mind can't keep track of all those things. When I personally invested into my CRM and custom built it for my first company, it literally took me from $150,000 a month to $300,000 a month in the span of about 3 to 4 months, just because I focused on all the leads that everybody thought were dead, and I was able to revive them and build them back in the pipeline by just having simple automations. Number 5, enhancing customer experience. Have you ever wondered why some businesses have raving fans? There's companies out there that have such a hard time retaining customers, even though they might have just as good of a product as a company that has extremely dedicated and loyal customers. For example, K Kmart and Target, right? Kmart and Target had identically almost the same product. They were both superstores, but only one of them still exists now and the other one went out of business. The owner of Walmart, when he was coming up and building Walmart, he literally went to Japan and measured the distance between the aisles and ended up in jail at night because he wanted to know why those superstores in Japan were performing so much better than his, and it came down to the inches and how wide the aisles were. So what I want you to focus on is creating a feedback loop for your customers so you know exactly what works inside of your business and what doesn't. Have you ever noticed when you call every major company on the phone, right after you get off the phone with them, the rep goes, hey, can you survey me? This is so important when scaling your company because it allows you to understand what's working and what's not working. And at the end of the day, the biggest marketing channel that you have and the most important one is word of mouth. Without word of mouth, you're always going to be attached to paying for new customers. The goal of enhancing your customer experience is to create loyal customers that will be shopping with you for the rest of their lives and refer their family and friends. So you don't have to pay every time a new person comes in through your door. You just pay up front with understanding how to make your product and service better. If you watched this video and got all the way to this point, I want you to comment down below what brands you love and why you're loyal to them. These were 5 easy things that you can incorporate into your company today to help you scale faster. One last thing that I could leave you with. All of this is useless without you truly caring about your product, your service, and your customer. All of these things should be intended to better the experience of dealing with your company. Because if you create a customer and sell them once, you could sell them over and over and over and over again to generate more revenue and help that person 20 times instead of once. My name is Justin Guerra. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to see you win. I want to see you scale your company. And like one of my old mentors said, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.